Today, we're going to be checking the temperature of the iPhone using my Pixel 8 Pro. We'll also be comparing different colors of the Pixel 8 Pro, talking to some friends and what their first impressions are, and lastly, what are my thoughts on the matter, if you care for that. Plus, bonus, you get to see what the Google Pixel event in Toronto looks like. Kind of like a day in the life. Let's get into it. Okay, so the day started off pretty early. The event is at 9:30, and I wanted to get there in time, and it's about a 15-minute walk from Union Station, so I decided to take the train down there for 7:30. Little did I know what was gonna happen with the trains later, but these kind of events are always really cool because you get to meet all of your friends in the tech space, so always love them. When I got there, I secured my badge and it was time to get prepared for the actual event. I tried to get some quick few shots of the Pixel early, right away, before the event even started, and then it was time for the event. Let's basically talk about this, okay? This is the new Google Pixel 8 Pro, and it looks great, and I've always been a fan of the Pixel design, and it really feels like they've hit their stride here and honed in on their design language and their style. There's some differences right away looking at it. Firstly, the shape feels better in your hand. I think that's largely due to the flatter display, and I'm so glad that phone companies are going back to this because the curved edges for the display glass, it just ain't it. I love what they've done with the matte back glass design on these phones this year, and here you can see all the three colors that will be dropping on launch day, which are the following. The first color is called Bay, which is this really nice hue of blue that pops. Obsidian, which is a black color, it looks fantastic as a matte black, fully stealthed out Pixel. And Porcelain, which actually looks very creamy, and this was personally my favorite color. Seeing this in my hand, it has this gold hue and this off-white touch to it, and it looks really good.
All right, Matthew, first impressions holding it.
Oh my god, this is too much pressure. Feels great. I love the fact they got rid of the edges on the sides. That's huge. I'm liking the theming so far that I see. I mean, it feels snappy, but
Look at the color.
I like the color.
Yeah. I'm like interrogating you.
Next, the 6.7-inch Super Actua display can now get even brighter, which is great for outdoors. Like, I kept this phone right next to the window, as you can see here, and the screen was bright enough to see, and it handled it like a champ. It also can now adjust between 1 Hz and 120 Hz, which is going to be a welcome addition, as this will really help with performance and power efficiency. I'm hoping because of this one, we actually do our reviews, battery life is going to be good. Which makes sense because Google did also mention in the event that battery life is improved now. It's got an all-day battery life. Now, internally, we have the new Google Tensor G3 processor, which is going to help with the increased amount of Google AI built into this phone. For example, we've seen Magic Eraser from Google, where you can basically remove parts of the image, move subjects, resize the subjects and stuff like that. But now you can do that with audio as well. They call it Audio Magic Eraser, which very intriguing, which so basically theoretically should allow you to separate out different noises coming into your microphone and basically get rid of distracting noises like lawnmowers and stuff like that, and you can just basically isolate for the sound that you want.
All right, Andre, first impressions. What are we thinking?
The only thing I really like is that now we get to control like the camera stuff.
Yes.
You know, like shutter speed and the whole thing. Other than that, I have to try the phone to actually give like a good take, like have it with me,
Yeah.
and live like at least one day with it.
For sure. Favorite colors so far?
White.
The white? The white looks clean, right? Yeah.
And next, of course, we have the standout feature for Pixels, which is camera improvements. In this regard, it looks like we have a fully upgraded pro-tier triple camera system with a 5x telephoto lens and some pretty cool editing features that they mentioned. More on that in a second. But first, we gotta talk about this new feature that Google also touted, where it basically has a thermometer on a phone, which initially catches you off guard until you realize the amount of applications it can actually have.
So you can check how hot the milk in your baby's bottle is before feeding.
In this case, we measured the iPhone 15 Pro, which, if you've been watching the news lately, has been having some heating issues that Apple has admitted to.
Look at that. Floor is 70. Oh, wait, I gotta... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Jumped.
It's actually crazy because the iPhone was almost as hot as my coffee. Now let's talk a little more about the actual camera. Google has said that there's this new video boost technology that will be coming soon, and it will deliver HDR plus and enhanced color grading for video, along with night sight now for video. Now, if you guys have used Pixel phones before, you know night sight has been fantastic on the photo side, so I'm actually excited to see how this looks in video. You also get more pro controls, like you can adjust shutter speed, focus, and stuff like that. And over on the photo side, they also introduced something called Best Take, which it'll basically take a series of photos and blend blend them so that you can find exactly the one that works for you. Next, one of my absolute favorite features of the Pixel lineup is honestly Google Assistant. Google has year over year shown that they're constantly working on updating it and making it better, even more so now with AI. Last but not least, the Pixel 8 Pro goes on sale for $13.49 Canadian, and the Pixel 8 will be on sale for $9.49 Canadian, which is what, like $5 USD or something like that. I'm just kidding. No, that's not the price. USD to CAD translation joke. After that, I was starving, so I was able to grab some lunch with some of my friends here. But I gotta say, this restaurant was like super expensive. Like, these guys are high rollers, and I was like, oh my god, like, what do I order here? We had lunch, talked some business, talked about cameras, and then it was time to head home. And then this happened. Absolutely terrible. One day, I decide to take the train to downtown Toronto. I usually drive in. Something happens to the system and all the trains are gone. So now I'm here at 10:30 recording this video. Yeah. Here are 2 videos that YouTube thinks you're gonna like, and I'll see you guys there. Take care, peace.